What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am, and welcome back to the second day in a row of Scrub News. That's right, I was not lazy and missing another week of uploads. I came back strong. Today's news is, actually pretty insane in my opinion, okay? At least, I think it's pretty cool. I know I'm a little bit of a boomer, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it too. Basically, we got confirmation that Charli is richer than all of us ever put together. PewDiePie said some stuff about Dr. Disrespect. Addison Rae responded to some drama, and just some other smaller stuff as well. But, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
I know that bitch like me. Yeah, looking fresh, all white Nike.
Alright guys, our first story today comes from TikTok, and it's not involving drama. It's not about like teenagers breaking up with each other. I promise. I'm kind of over-reporting on that. I'm just not down for it. But what it is about is Charli and the fact that she is currently making, and get this, here's the tagline, over $100,000 per sponsored TikTok. Every time she starts lip-syncing with a hashtag ad, she's making over $100,000. And listen, man, as much as I clown on TikTok because it is super cringe, nothing is really cringe if you're getting paid $100,000 to do it, you know? Like, all Charli has to do is sit there and dance for 15 seconds and she's getting $100,000. Yeah, please give me that job literally any day of the week. And if you say that you wouldn't take that job, well, you're a disgusting liar and you might as well dislike and leave this video because this channel's not for you. This little bit here also just made me feel real good about myself, knowing that a 16-year-old is getting the bans for TikTok. They also estimated the 16-year-old's net worth at a jaw-dropping $4 million in total, highlighting the different streams in revenue such as her merch and endorsement as major factors. And I saw a lot of people on Twitter and stuff complaining that she gets paid so much money and how ridiculous it is, but listen, I'm gonna be honest, anybody who's 16 and has managed to make over $4 million deserves a congratulations. So Charli, congrats to you, man. Like, you're killing it. Anybody who's, you know, got the ability to dance for 15 seconds and make over $100,000 doing it has my respect. So as much as I'm gonna call, like, TikTok cringe for sure, I also would be lip syncing for that amount of money, so I'm really gonna stop giving Charli crap. I understand it, you know how it is. As much as it's weird for dudes to, like, you know, air hump stuff for TikToks, I gotta give Charli credit. Becoming worth $4 million to dance in the mirror is definitely something impressive, and you have to respect the hustle. Like, you have to. Moving on from that, though, the king of YouTube, Mr. PewDiePie himself, recently spoke out about the Dr. Disrespect Twitch ban. And listen, this Dr. Disrespect thing has been on my mind a lot. They, like, banned Dr. Disrespect from their platform after signing a multi-year, multi-million-dollar contract saying that Dr. Disrespect was only going to stream on Twitch. And then they ban him from the platform and have said literally nothing since. Like, nobody knows why they were banned. Nobody knows why Dr. Disrespect was kicked off. No news has come out. No leaks. Nothing. Still, nobody knows why that happened. And PewDiePie came out and said this about it. Basically, on his live stream, he says that 3 months ago, Twitch was ready to put down money as an investment on this guy, and now he's permanently banned. That's crazy. And he talked about how Dr. Disrespect probably really Dr. Disrespect really regretted not signing with Mixer because of the fact that Ninja and Shroud each got, like, you know, $10 million for doing literally nothing because Mixer didn't even last a year. And, like, when Dr. Disrespect was clowning Ninja and Shroud for signing with Mixer, it's not so funny now because at the end he was the one who got screwed over anyways. But real talk, I do think this Dr. Disrespect thing is a little bit scary because, like, what if YouTube bans me tomorrow and they just don't want to tell me why? Like, that's it. My entire career, my entire platform is gone because, I don't know, the company just doesn't want to tell us why. And, like, I will say, Twitch is definitely sus with the timing of the Dr. Disrespect ban too. As soon as Mixer shuts down and they're gonna need money to sign, you know, Shroud and Ninja again, they immediately ban him and nobody tells him why. And, like, it seems like either Dr. Disrespect had bodies under his basement that Twitch found out about, or, you know, they just decided to screw him over for whatever reason. But it is kind of ice cold that they haven't told Dr. Disrespect or really anybody why they were banned. And it definitely looks like it was, like, more of a money thing, which is just ice cold considering Dr. Disrespect went out of his way to stay on Twitch when everybody else and their mom was going to Mixer and chasing the bag. But yeah, I guess you live and you learn. That's what happens when a massive corporation is out there, you know? Like, I love YouTube, but if another company came along and offered me the bag to go make videos somewhere else, I am Audi 5000 because these companies do not care about you at all. But yeah, that's basically it on that front. PewDiePie came out, made some jokes about it, and then talked about how it is scary because it is pretty damn scary that at any moment you can get banned without any reason and no one has to explain anything to you. Our next story, you know, we've got to go back to TikTok. I wasn't gonna do anything, you know, about this story, but it's just too crazy to ignore the more that comes out. Basically, Charli's older sister, Dixie, ended up having to respond to a bunch of fans because another lady with a big platform on TikTok ended up making a TikTok basically, threatening Charli and saying that she was gonna pay somebody to go and beat up Charli, but way worse than beat up if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Like, I can't say it in the video, but this grown woman basically insinuated that she was going out of her way to pay a grown individual to go beat up a 16-year-old for being famous on the internet. And listen, I'm all for jokes, but I just don't feel like making a video saying that you paid somebody to go, like, beat up Charli is a very funny joke, especially when that person is a child, and like, especially when you have an audience too. It's never okay, but like, imagine if out of nowhere I just started making TikToks saying that I had hired somebody to go break Morg's kneecaps. Like, it's just a little bit out there and unnecessary. It's not Charli's fault that she lip syncs better than you. But anyways, on an unrelated note, basically, Charli's older sister ended up coming to her defense and had to say something to fans who kept asking about it because, you know, it is pretty reasonable for fans to be like, yo, are you gonna do anything about that 30-year-old woman that's threatening to get you beat up? Anyways, the internet being the internet, rumors started to circulate that like this lady was showing up to their house and threatening her and all this stuff, and the paparazzi that follows the TikTok around, which is super weird. You should not be a grown man following around TikTokers for the latest scoop. Asked them about it, and Dixie was like, you know, she hasn't shown up to her house, but I don't really want to talk about this because obviously I'm trying to just protect my family, which is like a pretty reasonable response to somebody asking you to talk about your sister's stalker that's been threatening her, you know? A pretty reasonable response is like, I don't really know if I want to talk about this. But regardless, people were like getting mad at her for keeping her fans in the dark and like not letting them know what's going on with the drama. And I hate to break it to you guys, but just because you follow someone on TikTok does not mean that they have to keep you updated on like police investigations into legitimate threats, all right? Like, yes, I'm sure they really appreciate the TikTok follow, but that does not mean that they have to keep you updated on every tiny little aspect of their life. It's just a wild world, man. Like, imagine being famous for lip syncing and you legitimately have paparazzi following you around being like, yo, there's a famous person on TikTok that's been threatening your 16-year-old sister. Do you have anything to say about that, huh? Anything at all? And you're just like, please leave me alone. I'm just trying to eat a bagel. And then our last story today is an update from another story we did a little bit ago. I covered the story that Shane Dawson was being investigated by the police, and I was like, oh, I don't think anyone would be a big enough douchebag to lie about a police investigation. And well, that Sanders Kennedy guy did end up making up all that information about the police calling him and like giving him a police confirmation that he was being investigated, which like, that's some pretty psychopathic behavior to make up that the LAPD is investigating somebody for crimes that you made up. Like, that low-key, I think, deserves a YouTube account termination, because that's just not a funny joke, you know? Like, oh, hey, haha, you're under investigation for the FBI for kidnapping children. What? It's just a joke. I don't know why people are mad. And I'm not trying to defend Shane Dawson too much. Obviously, he's done some stuff he kind of deserves to get in trouble for, but I honestly feel like everybody has. Like, I mean, I have no room to judge anybody. I will say I've done nowhere near as much creepy stuff with, like, kids and dogs as Shane Dawson has, but that's a completely other story. But, you know, I don't think anybody deserves false rumors that they have a police investigation into them being a predator. Like, what type of psychopath just makes that up and then makes a YouTube video about it and proudly flaunts it? But, yeah. Anyways, guys, on that note, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought, and subscribe if you want more of the news. I've actually had a bunch of fun making these recently. I've been on my grind again. My upload schedule has gone from, like, 0 to 100, which is always how I've been, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, big thank you for the support. And yeah, on that note, if you guys enjoyed watching the news, I would appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications if you don't have them on already. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow with more news. Don't get anyone pregnant, and if you do, make sure they're hot. I'm gonna go make up some allegations that maybe, I don't know, Cyrus once stole a plane and flew it to Denver instead of its original destination, but that's just me. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. I'm out. Peace.